Getting 5-star ratings is essential to keep you as a top-rated seller on Fiverr. You will get a lot more features when you receive the status of top-rated seller on Fiverr. And the chances to get picked up by Fiverr to be the featured gig will be higher as well. This is why it's important to maintain your reputation and get at least 4-star ratings from each buyer that you've served. As a seller, you would not want to miss out on this module on how to get and maintain 5-star ratings on Fiverr. Without further ado, let's get to it. Let's start with the Fiverr's level, where all the basics are covered. It is important for you to know what the ratings that you need to fulfill are in order to move a level up. You are automatically categorized in the group of new sellers when you get started on Fiverr. Fiverr will lend you a hand when you get started. In this level, if you want to move up a level, you will need to maintain a 4-star rating and above. If you manage to do so, congratulations. You will then be upgraded to a level 1 seller. As a level 1 seller, you will obviously need to work harder in order to get into the Pro League. In this level, you will need to maintain at least 4.5-star ratings or above in order to move a level up. When in the Pro League level, you will need to fulfill 4.7 to 5-star ratings in order to receive the status of a top-rated seller. It is not an easy process if you do not know the correct way of getting 5-star ratings. I'll show you how to do this in this video. Ready for something exciting? There are a few methods to maintain 5-star ratings. If you know the game well enough, you will definitely get the points that I'm going to say. You will not be rated before you complete any delivery, so the first order is the most vital job that will decide the starting rate of your profile. First of all, you must deliver good quality of work. Don't sell something that you aren't satisfied with. It can be pretty tricky to keep a 5-star rating as a seller on Fiverr, and delivering good quality work is a must. Also, don't be afraid to over-deliver. Run your Fiverr gig as if you are running a real business. Be courteous, and remember that they are your customers, not some random people who are merely buying something from you. Last but not least, build up a relationship with your customers. As mentioned, run your Fiverr gig as if you are running a real business. Customer service is a vital task, and also a great lesson to learn. If you can maintain a good relationship with your customers, getting a 5-star feedback from them is not as hard as you think. Let's get into each section now. To be able to deliver good quality work, it is not your decision on the standard of good quality work. It is always about your customers. The key concept here is not how you feel about the work, it's about how they feel about the work. Always contact your customer earlier to deliver them the sample work. This will give you extra time to revise the work and do whatever is requested from them. Most importantly, do not treat this as freelance work. When you start to treat this as just freelance work worth just $5, you will not be able to deliver good quality work. Always think of this as an opportunity to improve your work. If you manage to keep this up, you can keep them as your long-term customers. People will always come back to you for your service because they have had good experience dealing with you. Don't deliver if you are not satisfied with it. This is the key to delivering good quality work. Set your standards to be slightly higher so that if you are satisfied with the end results of your work, your client is definitely going to love it even more. Over-delivering is the easiest way to make a buyer happy. If you've promised a 300-word article, write 350 words. Don't hesitate to over-deliver your work. In fact, you must deliver work that is worth more than what they've paid for. This is a great way to keep them as your long-term customers as well. In the industry of service, you can never run away from difficult customers. Everyone is bound to come across at least one impossible customer every once in a while. Sometimes dealing with difficult customers can burn away our patience, but let me tell you this, over-delivering is the best way to make them happy. You must understand that building up a relationship with them is the only long-term solution to get them to come back to your service. The only way to build up a relationship with your potential customer is through conversation with them. So your profile picture plays a great role to cement your first impression. When you finally have the chance to start a conversation with them, acknowledge them by their name. Always remember to name them first before you move on to your content. People will always recognize your effort on remembering them by name, even though it's just a small part in the conversation, but it certainly creates a huge impact. Moving on to your content, be wise in the choice of words. This is especially important when you are dealing with difficult customers. Even though you might be getting impatient, you must keep your mind calm when you're dealing with them. Last, be responsive. Even though you may be running this as freelance, you must always check your mailbox. You must be responsive not only in terms of time, but also in terms of their requests. Always ask if you do not understand their request. This will solve the problem on any last-minute changes.